Now, your forecast first, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Beautiful day across central Illinois. That sunshine was nice and still looking very nice downtown Decatur on the roofing dog. INET, Decatur's crossing camera. We switched to the satellite radar picture. I mean, look at that. Nothing out there. No clouds. Obviously, no precipitation. And the comfortable temperatures that sit still here into the 40s from Springfield and Effingham. A little cooler now in Champaign at 39. But no issues out there tonight. Another nice night. Actually, not as cold as what we had this morning. Temperatures are going to be down near the freezing mark. Tomorrow, even better than today. We'll show you how warm we get and if this is going to last when we come back. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
Fire destroyed a home in central Illinois. The shocking way family learned about that loss. Plus, for weeks, they've said he was missing. Why some now believe a man from Vermilion County is dead.
And remember the tire slasher story? More than 100 cars damaged. We've got the newest look at who police say did it.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
She said, did you know that, she says, Mandy's house on fire?
A father makes a shocking discovery. His daughter's home in flames across the street from his own. Good evening. I'm Paul CICCHINI.
And I'm Jennifer ROSCOE. Calls about the fire came in around 3 o'clock this afternoon. It happened on Meadow Lane in Tolono. That's the southern part of town. And that's where we find WCIA 3's Jen Lask live at the scene. You got there right as the fire trucks behind you got there.
Jennifer, multiple neighbors told me that they were inside their homes. They didn't see the flames or smoke billowing. They didn't smell anything. In fact, they didn't realize that anything had been going on out of the ordinary on this quiet street until suddenly it was filled with fire trucks. But farther away on Route 45, you could see smoke billowing for miles. That's how one couple first realized something was wrong and drove here to check it out. The man told me he tried getting inside by jumping over the fence to go to the back door, but that was locked, and his fiancée called the police in the meantime. All of this unfolding as the owner of that home, her father was right across the street in his own home, unaware of anything until his sister called with the news.
So I ran across the street to try to get into the front door, and it was locked, and because I know there was 3 dogs in there, and I don't think the dogs are going to make it.
One of those dogs was pulled out around 3:30, and crews tried CPR, but he didn't make it. The other 2, at last check with officials, still had not been found inside the home. Now, no people were in the home at the time. No firefighters were hurt responding. For part of the time, they did have to treat the flames from the outside, but they have been able to go back inside. We've seen them going in and out. They are continuing to hose the garage as well. They say they still don't know the cause of this fire, but they do believe that this house will be a total loss. Live in Tolono, Jen Lask, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Jen, thank you so much. Now we have an update on a deadly fire. The Edgar County Coroner has released new information about how the victims died. WCIA 3's Bryce Beament live in our newsroom now for us. Now, what did the coroner say today?
He says a father and his 2-month-old daughter died from thermal exposure and carbon monoxide inhalation. 35-year-old Michael Phipps also died from smoke inhalation. The fire happened early yesterday morning in Vermilion, near Paris. His girlfriend, Stephanie Sanders, and her 2 other children were able to escape. But an aunt of one of the children says Sanders is sedated and on a ventilator. Sanders' 6-year-old daughter is also sedated. The aunt said her niece had burns on her scalp and has had several surgeries. But Sanders' 4-year-old son is being released today. The aunt tells us he had only a few burn marks. We still don't know the cause of the fire. State police are investigating. In the newsroom, I'm Bryce Beament, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Bryce, thank you.
We have another update to a story we brought you last week. A man has died after a crash in Moultrie County. Happened at east of Arthur. 21-year-old Austin Huffman died this morning. He was driving with his girlfriend and toddler when they were hit by another car. His girlfriend is still in the hospital. The toddler is okay. 20-year-old Levon Yoder was cited for failure to yield at a stop intersection and driving with a suspended license. A man went missing from Vermilion County more than 2 months ago. One person has been arrested in connection to the disappearance of Richard Truitt. Now they're facing new charges. We sent WCIA 3's Abigail Metch to investigate further. She joins us now. So Abigail, what did you learn?
Well, today I got hold of court documents that say Michelle Ingram has been charged with stabbing Richard Truitt. I spoke with some of Truitt's friends who told me that he was Ingram's landlord and that he was with Ingram the night that he disappeared. Richard Truitt was last seen on the night of December 27, 2020. He got into a car just outside of his home in Westville. Friends say it's not like him to leave the house without letting someone know.
Rich never left the house without telling his mom, I'm going here, I'm going there.
He was with a woman named Michelle Ingram. The morning after Truitt disappeared, Ingram was picked up by the police when she showed up at his best friend's house.
She had kicked in my back door and proceeded to tell me a few things that I didn't like, to where we ended up in a scuffle. She hit me, and I called the police.
Jamie Allison was on the phone with Truitt's mom when Ingram broke in and recalled something Ingram said to her before police arrived.
She said that she finished him.
Now, more than 2 months after Truitt went missing, an arrest has been made. Michelle Ingram was originally charged with concealment of homicide. She has now been charged with stabbing Richard Truitt. She's being held at Vermilion County Jail, but loved ones say there is more to uncover.
I will be a little bit more at ease once he's home and the other people are picked up, because I think there's more than just one.
The Vermilion County Sheriff's Department is continuing to investigate this case. They say they're trying their hardest to bring closure to Truitt's family. They encourage anyone with more information to come forward. Paul?
All right, Abigail, thanks for that update.
This is a follow-up. Some people in Urbana are sifting through home surveillance video in hopes of finding the person who slashed the tires on more than 100 cars. Someone sent us this photo today. You can see the person in the act. He made his way through the southwest side of Urbana. Police say one guy hit all the cars, 100 of them. The damage looks similar on all of the tires, a small puncture hole on all of the sidewalls.
A cold case is getting new attention 13 years after two men were killed in Chrisman. Ryan Riddle and Mark Prossi were killed inside Prossi's rural home. Now, thanks to a true crime podcast and a state police task force, those killings are back in the spotlight.
The Illinois State Police have done a massive investigation on this case. They've interviewed literally hundreds of people.
Tonight on the WCIA 3 News at 10, we'll take a look at that case, hear from the podcast hosts, and get an update on that investigation.
It's a top 4 matchup in Ann Arbor as we speak. What's on the line as the Illini face their 2 toughest games of the season this week.
Also tonight.
We'll be prepared to do that following the spring break.
There's 1 quarter left of the school year where it could be the one that brings kids back closer to normal.
And I feel like we are getting back closer to spring.
Yeah, which is not normal because they should still be like 43 degrees for a high.
Right.
So we should be. But we're going to exceed.
Abnormal ain't bad when it's
Yeah.
the positive column.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay when you've got numbers like that above normal, and they get even better than that, especially tomorrow. You're going to love what we've got in store. We're going to come back and talk about just how warm we get. Stay tuned.